Oh my god, what is that music? Alright, welcome back to another video, y'all. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club again. Skip, okay. Good, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? What? A series I've never heard in my life. This is pretty loud. Let me turn that down. Yeah, sorry about that. That means either way out of my demographic, or it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She pointed to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Wood. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Nazi pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Ooh, I'm just gonna do like a really high voice for the characters for the female characters from now on. Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her signal and me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Is this just dialogue? Is this entire game just scrolling through dialogue? What am I supposed to do? In the previous episode, all I did was scroll through dialogue. For 40 minutes. What? A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Am I gonna actually like get to the playing the game part? Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. How come whenever I think of Natsuki, I think of Super Natsuki from ReZero? I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? I know I said, manga wrong. I know it's pronounced manga, but yeah, I call it manga for some reason. Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ha ha ha. Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? I actually like this artwork here. This one she actually looks pretty cute. You read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. Hold on a second. Anyway. What did I do? If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friend? Get your mouth out of it. Please. Sorry. Well, is this just... What is the point of this game? Am I just scrolling through dialogue? What is the point of this? Why am I playing this? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think a manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder or something. My dogs are barking in the background. Feel pretty loud.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I feel like I can't even keep it in my room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that. It solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, ha ha ha. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ha 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 ha. I totally forgot they're having. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite too. We always see a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with the excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems?
Come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. So you do look pretty cozy over there, huh? Oh, there. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's got to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book, hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah. Monica, just don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? Say that mostly because I don't mind using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course.
It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Alright, I got it. By tomorrow? Well, I got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a very necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic fit for, why am I a simp? Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Sucka, I ain't scared. What's she gonna do if I don't finish it, huh? Like, bro, I ain't scared of her. Alright then. I stand up. Turn to where I put my stuff, carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I get to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Can't wait.
I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting for us. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Finally, I get choices and not scroll through dialogue. Let's do Kofki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem just yet. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Do girls in Japan actually dress like that, by the way? Yeah, just can someone comment below and answer my question? Do girls in Japan, do they actually dress like this? I'm genuinely curious. Like with the hair and the tie stuff. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay, wow, okay. Be that way then. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Woman, you better give me your opinion. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind in writing this. Yeah, you better give me your opinion. I want to know what you think. I worked my blood, sweat, and tears on this just for you. You better... I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica's. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. It probably is. Let's just show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that big, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Wow, okay. Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. Okay, clap. Clap, everyone, clap. Yep, wow. Wow. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Hurt. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Nah, she's just a, what do you call it? A tsundere. She's just a tsundere. Yeah. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Man, what is this ranky dink? What the hell is this? I'm sorry, what the heck is this? My bad. Kid friendly, family friendly, my bad. What is this? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Man, that is the worst excuse of a poem. Wow, that is just awful. Horrible. Wow. Wow, let's put some GGs in the chat. Just from how awful. F in the chat. F in the chat. From how awful it is. Just awful. Just pure awful. Yeah. I told you you were gonna like it. I like it. No, I don't. I hate it. It's horrible.
What? Just be honest.
I am. No, I'm not. What? Why am I a simp? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, it's because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it could be better than what you just showed me. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I wonder why. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? You didn't really do a good job at expressing yourself, by the way. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I settled for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I really. No. There was nothing in it. It was just words. Most of it didn't even rhyme. What the freak, dude? Like, bruh. Dude, it's stupid. That's what it means to be a pro. No. Glad you learned something. I learned nothing from that. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. So I decided to humor the last comment. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori. This is a good poem with... I can't even see it. I can't even see what I wrote. Show me. I want to know. I want to know what my character wrote. I'm curious. Because I can't even see it. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write at all. I'm really happy just that you were one. Reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Yeah, I would never agree to this in real life. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Wood. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people would use. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all. Yeah. Gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. What did I do? Okay. That scared me. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Okay, so I can go to history and I can see. So I can see all of this. That's cool, I guess. Yay! Now you'll hear my tone too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee. Can you guys even hear me? I don't know how good the quality of my mic is. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds. Honestly, this one isn't bad. It could use some work though. I mean, it could use some work. It's not bad, but it could use like a lot of work. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's actually really good. Theory. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. I can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. You're still trying my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That one was good. That one was actually really good. Really good. It could use some work. It was good. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee hee hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. And next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Eerie. Eerie stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. Oh no. I just need to put my thoughts in them. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. What? Ugh. Can I? Guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it has been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take a real while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical in writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Not sure what that means, but okay. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. What is this? This game was free, by the way. This entire game is free on Steam, by the way. I got it for free. I'm not sure what the point of this is. because how long have I been recording? 30 minutes. I've been recording for 30 minutes. And this entire time, I've been doing nothing but scrolling through dialogue. And in the previous video was 40 minutes, and I've still been doing nothing but scrolling through dialogue. So what is it? Because I've never seen anyone else on YouTube play this. So I don't really know much about this game, but what am I supposed to do? Hold on, let me let me change the resolution of the video real quick so y'all can see it better. Yeah, so, but what is the point of this? Is this just like a manga or something? Of course, that's not something you should be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Yeah, if you guys want to play this game yourself, this game is available on Steam for free. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Now, he can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Don't mind if I read your poem now? Hold on, let me look something up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna look it up. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Bruh, I can barely read this. What the freak? Bruh. I can't read cursive. I can barely read cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Say bathing? Does that say bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Bathe. What does that say? Calm, I think that's calm. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. Does that say flickers or blick? Thicken. I think that's flickers. Flicker back. I could barely read any of that. Yeah, you do. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. But I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, I was. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is perfect. No, it's ugly. Is this a harem simulation? What the hell? What the frick am I playing? Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more wild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Who? Was it supposed to be a yes? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost in Hallwood. I must have totally missed that. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in your last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting that way. I didn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Oh my gosh, bruh. It's not too rhythm. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Well, there's only one option, so I don't understand why you gave me an option when there's only one, but okay. Hi, Wood. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have. Don't worry, Wood. We're all a little embarrassed today. It won't even let me read my own poem, bro. Like, what did I even write? I want to know. What is that sort of barrier that I'll learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my compliment. I like it, Wood. Really, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha. Oh geez. No, it's kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ha, if you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. And so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Sure, I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh my god, this is so boring. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I didn't even read mine, like, bruh. I want to know what I wrote. Don't worry, I'm not hurting. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Let's read it there. Okay, I can actually read this. Oh. Bro, this sucks. This is stupid. So what do you think? I think it's horrible. Not as bad as Natsuki's, but it's horrible. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's garbage. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Epiphany. I think that's how you say it. Epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, you get too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Good advice, I guess. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. That was boring. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting resulted to. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You say something. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. You completely missed the symbolism or something. Clearly about the feeling of giving up. And that would kill. I know that. Just the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean I have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice enough. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. So you already liked it, and Wood did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon unless or to come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Wood liked my poem too. He told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, didn't realize you were so invested. Why did the music stop? You just noticed the music just instantly stopped the moment she said that. Like if you go back in the video, like like a few seconds in the video, the music just stops. Stop like the moment she like the exact nano half of a nanosecond she said that the music just cut off. Just boom. Cut right off. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. And now it's back. Like that. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm snapping my fingers. Hey, that's not what I said. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Wood appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, they are yelling across the room, so I'd be concerned too. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... I wasn't the one who's, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Wood starts.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Oh my god. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. What? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Wood. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Wood? I don't really understand what's going on. Well, yeah, I have no response to that. Like, what do you want me to say? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you're a simp? It's not like I know anything about her. But whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh, finally! I can have actual choices that affect the game. I can finally have choices that affect the game. I'm not just scrolling through dialogue. Let's go! This is a tough one. I'm going with Natsuki. You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that. Ooh, the music changed. I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. I'm just agreeing with her because I want to make her feel better because it was horrible. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. Natsuki.
think that's enough. But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Oh my god, what is even happening anymore? I've been recording for 50 minutes. It's almost been an hour. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something big here. Glance over my shoulder, Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. My great grand Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you apologize for leaving. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. I think about it. Natsuki glances around the room, but everyone stops staring at me. So unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your... I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with him. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. She appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to check the culture. Especially you, Wood. But to be honest, it was a nice change of pace from waiting around. Okay, I'm gonna save my game, end the video here, because I've been recording for 52 minutes. Yeah, if you guys want to see me play more of this stupid game, just comment below.